Thank you, University of West Georgia Advising Center, for taking the time to listen to our proposal. Here at Consistent Consulting, we take pride in working with other universities, departments, and students and trying to come up with better communication networks. In the following presentation, we will be looking at what our statement of needs is, the internal and external communication networks, and also ideas that we have come up with to hopefully better improve the communication among the departments and students. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this proposal.
Hi, my name is Emily App, and I'm the president of Consistent Consulting. I've been with the company for 8 years and have a master's degree in management from the University of West Georgia. My roles in this presentation include the introduction of our consultants and the background of our company. This is Alexandria. She is a senior consultant here at Consistent Consulting. She has a doctorate in business marketing. She's been with us at Consistent Consulting for 5 years. Her roles in this presentation include the executive summary and the conclusion. This is Joey. He is our vice president at Consistent Consulting. He has a master's degree in business administration. He's been with us here at Consistent Consulting for 8 years. And in this presentation, he has completed the recommendations and table of contents sections. This is Ashton. He is our chief financial officer here at Consistent Consulting. He has a master's degree in business. He is one of our co-founders, and his roles in this proposal include the statement of need. Our next team member is Joseph. Joseph has earned degrees in accounting and general business. He's been with us at Consistent Consulting for 7 years, and previous to working with us, has over 10 years of organizational structure consulting experience. In this proposal, Joseph's roles are the introduction and internal communication sections. Next, I'll introduce you to the background of our company. Consistent Consulting was founded in 2011 in New York by some college students who wanted to make a difference. A percentage of our profits are set aside and used to create a scholarship fund for students who are in need. Our company was founded on the core values of dedication, compassion, reliability, and consistency. These values have helped us to become one of the most prestigious consulting firms in the United States. It has allowed us to work with several well-known universities, such as Boston College, MIT, and the University of Georgia, among many, many others. Next, my colleague Ashton, our Chief Financial Officer, will tell you more about our Statement of Need.
Hello and good evening. My name is Ashton Yeager, and this is the Statement of Need. We have the main objectives to improve image, increase participation, and promote more student involvement. We at Consistent Consulting offer a wide variety of services along with quick, simple solutions that can ultimately benefit your department. We can improve your image simply by handing out pamphlets elaborating how simple it is and how important it is to visit your advisors regularly during your academic career. We can increase participation and promote more student involvement by having monthly or bi-monthly pizza parties or trivia nights that have free handouts and giveaways, so students will come maybe with pizza. We at Consistent Consultant have a tremendous track record and can guarantee improvements made on all 3 intended objectives. Now to internal communications. Thank you very much for your time.
Other ways that the University of West Georgia internally communicates to help each individual student is they have to coordinate the orientation. And by doing that, they have to coordinate with student volunteers, advisors from different schools, such as the business school and education. And they also have to coordinate with the cafeteria, make sure there's enough people there working, and also enough representatives to help students sign up for their meal plans. They also have to reach out to the housing department to make sure that there's enough representatives there for the students to sign up for the dorms. So there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that needs to go in to help each individual student to make sure that they are successfully assimilated into the University of West Georgia. When a student is interested in the University of West Georgia, they must first fill out an application. This application then is reviewed by the registrar's office and the admissions office to make sure the student meets the necessary requirements. Once the student has been deemed to meet these necessary requirements, a letter of acceptance is sent back to the student. Student then must fill out the necessary paperwork and decide on an area of study. This information then is sent to the advising center, where an advisor or advisors will be assigned to that student depending on their area of study. While the student is enrolled at the University of West Georgia, these advisors will work with the student and with the departments to make sure the students have the necessary information that they need in order to successfully graduate. Next will be Alexandria to talk about the external ways of communication that the Advising Center uses.
It's Alexandria again, and I'm here to talk about the external communications of Consistent Consulting and the Advising Department at the University of West Georgia. The Advising Department mostly uses social media, flyers and emails, as well as semester meetings to communicate externally with the students and faculty. Consistent Consulting, at our firm, we communicate electronically, through direct mail, and through the internet. We also have a company blog that helps us communicate with each other about the external communications that we wish to be pursuing. Electronically, this saves us a lot of money because we can cut down on paper use, and most people are familiar with the internet as well, but we still use direct mail to reach every possible company out there who might need us. We are very strong in this part of our company, and we believe that we'll expand even further.
And our project included the recommendations for our consulting firm. We decided we had the advising department, so we decided on our improvements that the advising department really could use more campaigns to raise awareness, and or flyers to go around campus to let you know due dates and everything. So the campaigns that would raise awareness would let you know about the advising department, let you know certain dates, whatever, whatever the advising department needs to get out there to students. To increase student involvement. Students, they really are not involved very often with the advising department at all. Every now and then, whenever students need to get classes and stuff, that's about the only times they'll ever go to the advising department for any of their needs. So we decided that to increase student involvement, they should create an app that allows the students to better communicate with their professors, which would allow them, they don't have to worry about them responding to emails and checking their emails or anything. And then also we said that there should be a work phone. The advisors, possibly if they have a work phone, then they can have that work phone on them. And if their students who they're advising, if they advise those students, if they have questions or anything, they can always ask the advisor about those questions, or anything that they need to know about it. And then for external communications, the advising department really kind of lacks on this as well. I think that they could have more we decided they could have more scholarships and events. These scholarships would allow upcoming students to realize and get more opportunities within the school and for their career. And all the events, these could be for upcoming students and everybody involved in the school. These events could include to let upcoming students and everybody know different things that they need to know. The advisors could be there that would allow them to talk to their students and talk to each individual and their upcoming students, let them know what they need or whatever they need to know or anything. So that's what we decided for the recommendations for the advising department within our consulting firm. We definitely think that these things could help the advising department improve very tremendously. Next up, we have one of my colleague workers talking. Thank you.
Before we conclude our presentation, I would like to thank the rest of my colleagues for being amazing people to work with, and all of our happy clients for being great customers. We hope to grab many, many more happy clients in the future, and we know that we are the best possible firm to do this with because we have the highest recommendations on Glassdoor.com. We have the best possible research for your department. All of our experts are highly educated with master's or above degrees. We cover every single area of business. There's no need to worry that we aren't going to cover some sort of anything that you'll need for your business, whether it be graphic design, accounting, marketing, advertising. We have 7 years of experience in the field, and we know that the advising department needs action to be better, and we know that we can be the best firm possible for this, for all of the reasons I just stated and all of the reasons my amazing colleagues have pointed out during the presentation. So we hope that we gave you enough evidence to make it obvious that you need us and we need you, and we're going to be a great team together. Thank you, and we hope you have a great rest of your evening.
I think the implementation of an application would greatly improve the communication between students and advisors. Many other universities and high schools are now going to this system where they can send out mass text messages reminding students of important dates, deadlines, and just any important messages that need to be sent out. And I think if this school implemented that type of system, students could quickly check and see what type of messages it is. Their advisor has an important question, they can quickly respond. And as the Advising Center has said, they have a hard time with students reading their emails. So I think using this application is one way that they can hopefully get their message seen.
Thank you so much for that great question. With our company's expertise with working with different colleges and their students, we are the best equipped that can help you achieve your goals by identifying the best practices that can help you increase your visibility to your student population. We have thoroughly researched your needs, and our recommendations have been custom built to be the best possible solution to the individual challenges that you face on your campus. With our hands-on approach, we don't just give you some ideas, we will guide you through the process of implementing the changes and give you the tools that you need to enjoy your success. If you have any questions or issues throughout the whole process, we are right there with you the whole time, assisting you through the process.
More events could allow upcoming freshmen to better get along with their advisors and learn about them, learn what classes they need to take, have a better communication method with their advisors, get to know them as a person. That always helps with communications. As long as they continue to have these events, they could also have other people, as in the students already come in and have events for them, for students to come in and ask any questions that they would like to know or anything that they need to know for anything within their classes or any of that stuff that they need. All this can very well help the advising department know their students better, know what they need to take, know everything about them a lot better.
That is a fantastic question. While any changes will take a little time and effort, any upfront investment will be rewarded by time savings and increased efficiency and visibility for your services. Here at Consistent Consulting, we strive to make the process as easy as possible for you and your team by being available and taking on as many transition tasks as possible. We estimate that each member of your staff should successfully complete a 5-hour online course to become more proficient with our new technology and our new techniques. We've discovered that this training course is very effective and that it multiplies future successes exponentially.
Good question. Well, the plan behind the pizza parties, monthly or bi-monthly, is to attract new students along with current students to become familiar with the advising department as a whole, which will in turn, over time, increase growth.
All of us here at Consistent Consulting would like to thank you so much for your time. And in consideration of our services, we would like to give you this business card to remind you that your dreams and visions can become reality.
Thank you again, University of West Georgia Advising Center, for taking the time to listen to our proposal. Hopefully the questions you have asked have been satisfactorily answered, and hopefully the needs that you are seeking have been answered in this proposal. We look forward to hearing back from you, and hopefully you have a wonderful day. Thank you.